Hi, everyone. Over the last number of days, we've been looking at the passage in Galatians chapter 5, dealing with the fruit of the Spirit. And we started off by going to verse 16, talking about walking in the Spirit, which then saves us from going down a bad path so that we can exude and demonstrate the fruit of the Spirit. But today I want to go back just even a little bit further. Perhaps we're doing this backwards, but I don't think so, because I think when we've so often focused on the fruit of the Spirit, quite often we've forgotten what's come before. And so I'm trying to take us back through this journey. So we're going to go back today to verse 13. It says this: "You, my brothers and sisters, you were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh or sinful things. Rather, serve one another humbly in love." You know, when I first got my license, it was a learner's license, and I could drive, but only if I had someone who had their license for at least 2 years sitting beside me. And it was a sort of freedom because I could steer the car where I wanted to go, but it wasn't freedom because I had someone beside me. Eventually, after a certain period of time, I was able to take my final test, and I could drive all on my own. What freedom that represented. I could go anywhere, no one looking over my shoulder, no one backseat driving. I could go and do whatever I wanted on the car. And yet that freedom still was placed within other things which limited my freedom. For instance, I was free to drive down any road, street, highway, but I was restricted by certain speed limits along the way. I was restricted by these because it was there for my protection, but also for the protection of the people around me. If I was to go 100 kilometers per hour down a school zone where I'm only supposed to be going 30 kilometers, I am endangering not only myself, but I am endangering children in the street and others who might be commuting or walking in that area. And so the law is there to keep me in line and to keep me safe, but also to keep others around me safe. When Paul says in verse 13, he says, hey, you're free. You have been called to be free. But then he has this warning, he says, but don't let your freedom allow you then to indulge those things which cross that line. Paul is saying to the Galatian people, he says, yes, you are free, but don't let that freedom cause you to do stupid things which lead to trouble for yourself, but also trouble for the people around you. You, my brothers and sisters, my loved ones here at the church, at WMB Church, are called to be free. And I am so glad that we all are. But don't use that as an excuse to cross the lines that the Bible also has there for our protection, as well as for the protection of those around. God bless you, church. I hope you're having a great day.